5 ways to lose a friend. I'm not supposed to be excited about this because we're talking about losing friends, but I'm excited because I'm about to help somebody not lose a friend. So, 5 ways to lose a friend. And when I say lose a friend, I'm not talking about when someone walks up to you and tells you, "Hi, I don't want to be your friend anymore. Let's call this quits. Let's not be friends anymore." People don't really do that anymore. So I guess when I say lose a friend, you feel like you're safe because none of your friends have ever walked up to you to say, "I don't want to be your friend anymore." But guess what? Nobody really walks up to you nowadays and says that. People just stop being friends with you. And while you're saying this person is my friend, they're looking at you and they're more like, there are a lot of ways to know when you have lost a friend. I think I'm going to do a video on that later. But for now, I'm going to talk about how to lose a friend. My name is Precious Glade and welcome to my YouTube channel. I forgot to say that. Usual YouTuber line. So yeah, in this video, I'm going to be highlighting 5 ways you can lose a friend. And if you want to intentionally lose a friend, here's a cue. First way you can lose a friend is to disrespect their boundaries. What do I mean? Everybody has boundaries and everybody loves people who respect their boundaries, whether you are a friend, a stranger, mommy, daddy. One reason why a lot of parents fight with their kids is because children begin to bring up boundaries and expect their parents to respect their boundaries, and parents are like, "I gave birth to you, I can do whatever I like," and all those stuff. So it also applies in friendships. We all have our boundaries. So I seriously think that everybody has boundaries and these boundaries should be respected. The fact that I allow you into my space does not mean that you automatically begin to disrespect my boundaries. I do not believe the school of thought that says that friends shouldn't have boundaries. People who are in some form of relationship or the other should not have boundaries. There should be boundaries as to what you can say to me. There should be boundaries as to what you can do to me. There should be boundaries. There should be boundaries, and these boundaries should be respected. So if you want to lose your friend, disrespect their boundaries. The second way to lose a friend is to take their love for granted and to not appreciate them. And when I say do not to not appreciate them, I'm not saying that you have to go to them and say thank you very much for being my friend. I don't know what I would have done without you and all that. If they like words of affirmation and all that, you can do all that. But I'm not necessarily saying that. There are different ways to show that you do not appreciate someone's input in your life. Take their love for granted and do not appreciate them. One way you can do that is when somebody loves you, when someone likes you, when there are some people that go all out to prove that they like you, to prove that they love you, you just take it for granted. You don't pay attention to it. You don't even act like you see it, or you don't appreciate them. People want to be appreciated, and you should appreciate people. Appreciate people in different ways. You don't necessarily thank you is a way by which you can appreciate them. It is not the way by which you can appreciate them. There are ways by which you can show your friends that, okay, I really see your input, I see what you're doing, I love you, I respect you, and I appreciate you. The third way to lose a friend is to be blind to their love language and to impose yours on them. People can be very selfish. If you are very selfish, you are bound to lose friends more quickly than others who are not selfish. What do I mean? Well, a lot of people like to let their friends know that this is the way I want to be shown love. This is my love language. If, for example, there are 5 love languages according to the way we met it before we were born. One is quality time, one is physical touch, one is words of affirmation, acts of service, and receiving gifts or giving gifts. Everybody has a way in which they want to be shown love. So if, for example, my love language is receiving gifts, for example, I tend to, if I tend to communicate that to you all the time, that this is how I want to be appreciated and all that, and then I start imposing it on you that you have to give me gifts, you have to give me that, it's totally fine if I'm just communicating it to you. But the moment where I begin to impose it on you and not pay attention to your own love language, it becomes one-sided and it becomes selfish. You have your love language, I have my love language. You have a way in which you want to be appreciated, I have a way in which I want to be appreciated. You have a way you want me to show you love, I have a way I want you to show me love. So it's like a vice versa thing. You show me, I show you. Do you understand? So the moment where you begin to impose your love language on them and ignore theirs totally, you are bound to lose your friend. Now, the fourth way by which you can lose your friends is to not communicate your feelings. When I say is to not communicate your feelings, I actually used to be somebody like this. I'm somebody that really understands body language. You literally don't have to talk. I just know that this person is mad at me. What did I do? Some people just start giving attitudes, and you just understand that, okay, maybe I've offended this person and all that. But because I'm somebody like that, I tend to also be like that. So when you offend me, I don't even tell you anything. Before, I've changed. I won't tell you anything because I feel like you should know that you've offended me. Why won't you know? Why will you offend somebody and not know that you offended them? How? But I realized that, see, not everybody would understand body language. Not everybody would even know when they offend you, because what is offensive to you may not be offensive to them. So if you do not communicate to them that this thing that you did, you actually offended me, you wronged me, I feel so wronged, I feel so bad, they will just continue talking to you as if nothing happened, and you just be there swelling up and bottling things up and expecting them to understand that you are mad at them. But truly, you need to be able to communicate your feelings. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So, the fifth, there are actually six here in my notes, but I'll just put five because the title is Five Ways to Lose a Friend. The fifth way is to lie to them. Emphasis on this particular point because I hate it. And it is one way I can just, most of the things that we lie about are things that are not worth lying about. God. Refrain from lying to your friends. What's the worst that could happen anyway? To get angry for a while. You deserve it. You safe. What you did. You deserve it. So let them get angry. Let them flare up and all that. Don't lie to your friends. If you call somebody a friend, you should be able to open up to them no matter what happens. What's actually even the point of lying? I did this. Own up to it. Man up. Woman up. Girl up. Boy up. And whatever up. Do not lie to your friends. I don't know how best to put this, but do not lie to your friends. Do not lie to your friends. It's not good to lie. It's not good to lie. Is it good to lie? No, it's not good to lie. Yes, is it good to lie? No, it's not good. See, these values that we were taught when we were little, they are values that they're not just values that we needed as a child. They are values that we ought to grow up with. They are values that ought to guide our relationship, guide our friendship, guide the things that we do in life. There are values that are meant to guide us through life. So go back to all those your childhood songs and live by them. Is it good to lie? No, it's not good to lie. So do not lie to your friends. If you lie to your friends, you get to lose them, because one way or the other, the truth will come out. And when they eventually find out, it will be more hurtful than if you had actually told them immediately. No matter how angry somebody is, there's a part of them that is grateful for the fact that you opened up to them and owned up to your mistakes. Trust me. Trust me on this one. So these are the 5 ways by which you can lose a friend. They're actually menu, but I think it's going to be like a series or something. So I promise to make a video on how to know when you've lost a friend. I hope I get to do that very soon. But until then, do well to like, share, subscribe to my channel, share this video. Like I always say, whatever is good for you is good for your friends, don't you think? Good for your enemies. Somebody has probably become your enemy because of the 5 things that I listed, or one of the 5 things, or 2 or 3 or 4 of them. Send this video to them so that they can know why they lost you as a friend. You're welcome. See you in my next video. I love you. My Father, I'm grateful that you call me your own.